Hi guys and gals, it's John.
And Sean.
And Jazz. And no Emily. Emily's on vacation this week, but we got this. We got this. We think we have this.
Fingers crossed.
We got about 40 amazing records to show you. Here we go. I'm going to kick it off with The Kills, God Games. Alison Mosshart's full-body blues soul vocal catharsis combines perfectly with Jamie Hintz's swaggering guillotine smooth guitar transmissions on the duo's 6th full-length offering on limited boom slang green with a 16-page booklet. The Kills.
Next up, we have Katie von Schleicher, a little touch of Schleicher in the night. NME describes this as enchanting off-kilter pop with endless twists and turns, and NPR says she runs her self-effacing bummer anthems through a filter of bright-eyed 70s style pop rock.
So good. Check it out. Next up, we got Cigarettes After Sex, Bubblegum, the latest pair of singles from the group, and their first new music of 2023. Syrupy, sensual, subterranean dream pop is set against vocals from bandleader Greg Gonzalez that walk the subtle line between croon and whisper. Cigarettes After Sex, 7-inch.
Cool. Next up, we have Sofia Cortesis, Madres. Pitchfork, with its best new music review, says the Peruvian producer's debut album is a shimmery collection of protest chants, club rhythms, and sunlit synths that testifies to dance music's spiritual nourishment.
Also fantastic. Next up, Poolside, Blame It All on Love. The project of producer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist Jeffrey Paradise, this 7-piece live band has supported Casey Musgraves, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Tycho, along with performing at major music festivals, including Coachella. This new album bolsters his reputation as a dignified tastemaker on Yeller.
Now we have Current Joys, Love and Pop, a snapshot of a moment not so far away time, something fast, loud, moody, and a little dangerous, full of wild ambitions, sneaky hooks, and songs that move from concept to completion with prolific speed. Aggressive, deconstructed production, house music influences, and a guest appearance from Little Yachty. This is on limited edition Neon Green.
Little Yachty.
Little Yachty.
Next up, we got Jamie Wyatt, Feel Good, recorded with Black Puma's Adrian Casada. This is bold and ecstatic, built on tight, intoxicating grooves that belie the song's substantial emotional stakes. On indie exclusive, limited to just 1,000 copies on autographed bubblegum pink. Double shot of bubblegum today. We got Cigarettes After Sex and Jamie Wyatt.
All right, now we have Oingo Boingo, Skeletons in the Closet. This best of includes 4 songs from the wacky 1981 debut, Only a Lad, 5 songs from the guitar-driven 1982 follow-up, Nothing to Fear, and 3 songs from the more electronic and experimental Good For Your Soul. This is a limited edition of only 500 copies, and it's pressed on brown and black.
Next up, Caroline Polachek, Desire I Want to Turn Into You. I always wonder if this is a Neil Gaiman reference. Her first album released since her 2019 experimental pop masterpiece, Pang, which cemented her as a generational talent. Her profile has grown exponentially since, landing her everywhere from the direct opening spot on Dua Lipa's 2022 tour to Coachella, Lollapalooza, Glastonbury, and many other Ellas and Poozas and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, everywhere.
All right, now we have Rest in Peace, Mr. Jimmy Buffett. This is equal strain on all parts. So Jimmy's done 32 studio albums, 11 compilation albums, 14 live albums, 1 soundtrack album, and he's had 67 singles.
Good Lord.
Not a bad run, Jimmy. This is his final work, and his last track is a cover of Dylan's Mozambique, and that's a duet with ex-VB resident Emmylou Harris. On one of the tracks, he also has some help on bass from some McCartney guy.
McCartney who?
We're not sure. We have 2 flavors of this for you. We've got the Key West Blue version, which is a vibrant light blue, and a Paradise Blue, which is a super pretty marbled blue. $15 higher and very limited. Rest in West, Jimmy. Rest and rest.
Rest and West. There are the 2 versions. Same cover, different guts. There you go. Next up, we got Old Burger Beats, Out of Sight, Out of Mind. The Norwegian hip-hop producer, DJ, and record collector has earned accolades over the years from the likes of Pitchfork, Mass Appeal, OK Player, and more. His third full-length effort is comprised predominantly of instrumental tracks and remixes that are sprinkled with verses from the likes of Illa J, Oliver II, Chester Watson, and others on black ice vinyl. This is pressed to order, RSC Essentials. Get it before it's gone.
All right, coming up next, we got a whole bunch of Booker T and the MGs for you. This one is in the Christmas spirit. This features 12 hit holiday classics from 1966, done in the instantly recognizable style of the legendary Memphis group. This is pressed on clear vinyl.
And let's see, here we go. I'll let you juggle. I'll just read this.
I'm going to juggle through these.
All of these are cut from the original master tapes. This set by Kevin Gray at Coherent. We got Soul Dressing on clear, Hip Hugger on hot pink, And Now is on orange, and Doing Our Thing is on sky blue. That's a whole lot of Booker T, y'all.
Whole lot of Booker T.
Good stuff. We're listening to that right now. Because it's our thing. We're doing our thing. Next up, Motorhead, Another Perfect Day, celebrating its 40th anniversary. This sixth studio album by the British rock band was originally released in 1983 via Bronze Records. It would be the band's last full-length original album with that label. On orange and yellow spinner. You can see the spinner spinning there. Pretty cool.
It will hypnotize you.
Whoa, you're getting very sleepy. You want to buy lots of records.
Buy records. Disney's Camp Rock. Rock on with your favorite summer campers with music from the Disney Channel original movie. Includes hits by Demi Lovato and the Jonas Brothers, including This Is Me, Play My Music, and Gonna Find You, and much more. This is on limited translucent green.
Very cool. Next up, Zelda and Chill 3. Mikkel returns with a third installment in the beloved Lo-Fi series, and 14 brand new beats from the Legend of Zelda universe. Includes tunes from Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, A Link Between Worlds, and Breath of the Wild. Pressed on heavyweight 180G collector's grade frosted glass vinyl. You can even look at that.
So pretty.
So pretty. So Zelda. Nice.
Coming up next, we have some NKOTB for you. New Kids on the Block Revisited. This is celebrating the group's 15-year anniversary. The original boy band collaborates with K-pop's newest superstars to bring the pop event of 2023. Dirty Dancing unites the legendary pop icons together with Joshua, DK, and Dino of 17 with a fire remix by Grammy Award-winning producer Dim Joints. NKOTB, y'all.
Next up, we got Neil Francis. Francis Comes Alive, recorded live to tape at Thalia Hall in Chicago with an electrifying 11-piece band. Includes Changes, Parts 1 and 2, Can't Stop the Rain, Sentimental Garbage, and more. Pressed on limited edition, double Royal Grape vinyl. Neil Francis.
Now we have a double dose of Christine McVie. The first one here is her self-typed. This is available again for the first time on vinyl since its 1984 release. And this is her second solo studio album from the Fleetwood Macian. It features 2 hit singles, Got a Hold on Me, and Love Will Show Us How.
Another McVie, In the Meantime, available on vinyl for the first time ever. This 2004 release was produced by McVie herself and Christine's nephew, Dan Perfect, who created a new stereo and Dolby Atmos mix, which was approved by Christine last year before her passing. This is a 2 LP set with a songbird etching on side 4.
There you go. All right. Switching gears a little bit, we got Toby Keith, 100% songwriter. He doesn't just sing hits, he also writes them solo, hence 100% songwriter. This is a compilation of 13 self-penned country hits. Should have Been a Cowboy, Who's That Man, You Shouldn't Kiss Me Like This, and courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, and Who's Your Daddy.
That's where I had to stop for some jazz pets back here. She came up.
It's important to pet
you all need to
jazz.
Come in and pet the jazz. Look at that. Look at that face, people. Oh my goodness. Chicago, Greatest Christmas Hits. This holiday collection from the iconic rock, jazz, pop band shines a spotlight on their unmistakable sound across 13 Yuletide favorites on limited red vinyl.
'Tis the season. All right, now we have The Struts, Pretty Vicious. With their acclaimed debut, Everybody Wants, the British rockers cemented their reputation as a must-see act, bringing their energetic tracks alive on stage with larger-than-life performances. This new album embodies that raw, raucous nature of their live shows, fusing their arena-sized energy into their most honest and exciting songs to date.
I think Jazz wants to do one. She's just sitting right here staring up at me. Slayer, Repentless. She'd probably do a better job. For more than 3 decades, their onslaught has proven them to be one of the most supreme thrash metal bands on the planet. The 2-time Grammy-winning band has also accumulated an abundance of certified gold albums, along with Best of awards from media outlets all over the planet on transparent red with orange and black splatter. Slayer.
Coming up next, we have Jack Wilson, Easterly Winds. The second of 3 Blue Note albums Wilson recorded in the late 1960s found the pianist at the helm of a first-rate hard bop sextet. The stereo tone Poet vinyl edition was produced by Joe Harley and mastered by Kevin Gray from the original analog master tapes, pressed on 100-gram vinyl at RTI and packaged in a deluxe gatefold tip-on jacket.
We'll be saying that again.
We will.
Art Pepper, Stardust, originally released in 1985, now lovingly created in its original form. Remastered by Grammy winner Michael Graves and recut by Jeff Powell. It features Pepper's takes on the Hoagie Carmichael title track, Duke Ellington's In a Mellow Tone, and more. Pepper.
Up next, we have Willie Colon and Hector Lavoe, Vigilante. Their final studio collaboration, this funniest soundtrack to the ultra-rare 1982 film Vigilante, features the perennial classic Juanito Alemania and other standouts cut from the original master tapes by Kevin Gray, coherent audio pressed on 180 gram.
You're going to hear that again. Ben Harper, Charlie Musselwhite, Get Up, a collection of songs that blend gospel, roots, country, and R&B to create a record that is considered a modern blues classic. Originally released in 2013, it went on to win the Grammy for Best Blues Album in 2014. Just saw Charlie and Killers of the Flower Moon. So good. Go see that movie. It's really great.
All right, more 'Tis the Season. We have Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Christmas Eve, and Other Stories. The holiday prog rock standard bears initial entry into the Christmas trilogy. Paul O'Neill's concept record recounts the original story about an angel sent to Earth to bring back an example of kindness to heaven. Features the modern standards Christmas Eve, Sarajevo 1224, A Mad Russian's Christmas, and The Prince of Peace. This is on limited edition clear.
Next up, Jason Aldean, Highway Desperado, an actual Desperado right now, I think. The 11th studio album by the country music singer-songwriter includes the tracks Try That in a Small Town, Tough Crowd, it is a tough crowd, Let Your Boys Be Country, and Whiskey Drink. Jason Aldean.
Up next we have Johnny Marr, Spirit Power. This is the best of Johnny Marr. The former Smiths guitarist curated this collection from the last 10 years of his output and recorded a pair of new tracks on here for you somewhere, and the answer, this is coming pressed on double gold.
Next up, we got the Lupe Fiasco, The Cool, featuring the hit single Superstar, Hip Hop Saved My Life, Paris, Tokyo, and Dumb It Down. This Grammy-nommed RIA certified platinum album comes pressed on yellow double vinyl. Lupe.
Up next we have Mr. Young, Neil Young, Time Fades Away. This was his first live album, and he's backed by the Stray Gators. That's the band who played on the album Harvest. Dave Crosby and Graham Nash are also special guest musicians, and this followed the release of Harvest, and it was released in 1973. It featured all previously unreleased songs. To commemorate the 50th anniversary, the track The Last Trip to Tulsa has been added. This comes to you on limited edition clear.
Sweet. Oasis, The Master Plan, featuring remastered audio taken from the Chasing the Sun reissues, available for the very first time as one collection. This is an extraordinary collection of B-sides originally featured on singles from the band's era-defining first 3 albums. Far from being inferior to the singles they backed, many of the 14 tracks have become as cherished as the band's biggest singles from that seminal period. On super shiny limited silver. I'm gonna go get the phone while Sean keeps reading these.
All right, guys. Up next, we have Kenny Burrell. This is KB Blues. This was recorded in 1957. It was previously only issued on vinyl in Japan. This swinging set is given a new shine with the Monotone Poet vinyl edition. This is produced by Joe Harley, mastered by Kevin Gray from the original analog master tapes, pressed on 180 gram vinyl at RTI and packaged in a deluxe gatefold tip-on jacket. Is that 4 times? 5 times?
I don't know.
Not a lot.
Wait, any more? I think we're done with that.
We might.
Next up, Earth 2, special low frequency version. A masterpiece without many genre precedents. Earth 2 surely helped send doom metal down its more modern drone, ambient, and avant-garde avenues. 30th anniversary repress on glacial blue vinyl. Earth 2, loser edition, so get it before it's gone.
Coming up next, we have Where Rock and Roll Was Born. This is celebrating 100 years of Sam Phillips. Determination and passion drove him to create Sun Records and change music forever. And Sun is celebrating his 100th birthday with a 2 LP anthology of songs he brought to life. The gatefold features archival photos and liners from Grammy-winning writer Robert Gordon about Phillips' legendary legacy. Known as the man who invented rock and roll, tracks from artists like Elvis, Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis remind listeners what the big bang of rock and roll sounded like in the 1950s Memphis.
Rock and roll. Jerry Garcia and Merle Sanders, Heads and Tails Volume 1, the first installment of a new archival vinyl series, which will showcase previously unreleased performances from the Jerry Garcia family vaults. This volume presents 2 mind-boggling 1988 performances in a single cloudy blue LP. On a single and in, because it's like in the vinyl, it's in the wax. The music, that's what's so great about vinyl, is it's like in there, man. It's like in there.
It's in there, man.
Come on.
All right, next we have Hiromi. This is Silver Lining Suite. Her latest release pairs her virtuosic and emotive piano with a string quartet ensemble by violinist Tatsuo Nishi. That's the concertmaster of the New Japan Philharmonic. Devised for a series of live stream concerts at the Blue Note Tokyo during the COVID-19 pandemic, the result blurs the lines between classical music and jazz, crafting a vibrant hybrid possessed of the fervent rock-inspired energy and cinematic beauty that Hiromi has always instilled in her music. This is coming on 2 LP, 45 RPM.
All right, last and certainly not least, we've got the Beatles, Now and Then. This is the last Beatles song written and demoed by John Lennon in the mid-late 1970s. With John's voice now pristine in the mix, it features elements from the 1995 sessions, including George Harrison's guitar parts and vocal and instrumental parts recorded by McCartney and Starr in 2022, along with a new arrangement for strings. This is paired with Love Me Do, the band's first UK single, on 12-inch black right here, and we've got 7-inch clear, a beautiful marble blue, or just a light blue. The CD is coming on November 17th. So get all these for their got, and if you want the CD, if you're a Beatles collector, let us know. We got a few of those coming too. So on all this stuff, just message us or call us, and we'll set aside for you. Be available bright and early Friday morning. Got some great used stuff this week. We just filmed that massive restock. So come see us. We're here. Emily's not here. It's just a different environment without Emily, and we just, even Jazz is, look there, look at that, look how sad.
Poor
it's like,
Jazz.
where's Emily? We hope you're having fun, Emily, wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
And just think about
Oh no, it's weird not being picked on.
I know.
Oh, well.
See you guys. Have a great weekend. Come see us.